The Camillus Carnivore X Titanium. Hey everyone, I'm Mike and welcome to the channel. The Camillus Carnivore Machete has a premium fixed blade, is 3 times stronger than untreated steel and designed to stay sharper longer. It features a full-tang knife blade constructed from titanium bonded 420 stainless steel, has a rubberized textured handle, a ballistic sheath, and this machete comes with an additional 5-inch skeletonized trimming knife. Right off the bat, I'm going to show you the holster, sleeve, sheath, whatever you want to say, that it comes in. It is very well made. I do like the nylon straps that you add to your belt. Good quality class buttons. And it comes with a small 5-inch trimming knife. The trimming knife is extremely sharp. It's skeletonized. It also has a part you can use here, which is for a tie-off. These little notches that you see, I'll put a close-up of those if the camera's not doing it justice. Those are so you can make this into a spear. It also comes with 2 gut hooks, which basically you could use for that purpose. I usually use these type of hooks in all my knives or anything I have. I usually use them to cut wire, cut cord. That knife is extremely sharp. Also comes with a nice space in the sheath to put it in. It is very snug. Sorry for the noise, it's not coming out. Now, this machete comes sharp. I have seen in reviews, some people get theirs and they're not sharp. Mine is sharp. I've tested it, I've checked it, it's sharp. From here to here, mine is a 12-inch blade. From here to handle, it's 18-inch, and it is full tang. That blade goes all the way through, so that's good to know that you have some strength and stability. On the end, they said this is a chisel and this is for digging. Could you dig with it? Yeah. Sticking it in like this, prying up dirt, you could do that. The saw on the back that you can see here is very well serrated. And those you can feel will do some damage. I'm going to show you everything, how good this chops and how good it saws. But first I wanted to show you everything I like so far. You do have a spot for a lanyard. It does offer some of the exposed steel back here. If I remember correctly, this is a 420 steel. The edge here and here are got a pretty good 90-degree angle, so you will be able to strike a ferro rod, but you could strike a ferro rod with a saw. The only thing is, it'll probably take a big chunk of that ferro rod out. The handle is nice. I like it. It has a good grip. And I can also see that if I get sweaty, this is going to be fine in my hand. And it also comes with its own gut hook. That's extremely sharp as well. And of course, use it for what you want, but I only use mine for either cutting cord and cutting wire. But enough being said, let's see what she can do. I walked around and I saw some good thick sticks and a thinner one. I didn't want you guys to hear all the crunching because there's a lot of falling and dead debris down. First chop. That is very nice. I barely did that many swings. They weren't full swings, they were partial swings, and I can feel this doing its work for me. One thing, guys, make sure when you swing a machete, I have a lot of experience swinging these. If you swing these, this is not going to miss and come back and hit you. They can really do a lot of damage, even more than axes. So when I'm swinging, I'm actually making sure that if this thing breaks, it's just going to go this direction. I'm mentally making that note while I'm swinging. Please take your time in swinging machete, learn how to swing it, learn how to handle it. They can do a lot of damage. Let's finish chopping this up. And I'm holding it too. That would come up and hit the tripod. Because I want to start using more of my machetes and taking it with me when I travel, because axes are so heavy. Even your small hatchets are. And I'm just chopping in one direction now. I'm not even coming up and going the counter chop. I'm just going straight through. And that did not take long with the size of that stick, and it is dense. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's locust, but it could be. Bring you guys down a little closer because we're going to do a little sawing with it. The one thing I do like is when you have it in a saw grip I still have a good grip on that machete. It's not like the handle is awkward to handle when it's backwards. Well, awkward to hold when it's backwards. Now let's see. This is a thicker piece. I just want to see, I'm not trying to saw through it. I just want to see what kind of bite it's getting me with little effort. And that's given me, I want you guys to see that. That gave me a 1/4 inch depth and a 2-inch limb that is dense without much effort while it's sitting on the ground. This thing has a lot of use. I can get a lot of use out of this. But it is nice to have because this way you're carrying, well, 3 or 4 tools in one. Now, I do this a lot with limbs when I'm going to put them in the fire. The other thing they said you could use this for digging. Now, you could use this and stick this in the ground like this and pry with it. Because it's full tang, you're okay. So let's say you had to put something in. Making a tripod for the fire. Do a little bushcraft. You need to put something up. And I dug a hole roughly 3.5 inches. Tip of the machete is acting just like a chisel, and it's breaking down all the roots and things of that nature that might be in its way. How far I went in that little bit of time? 8 inches. Now let's stick our stick in. And you'd be ready for some bushcraft. A little trimming, a little feathering. You can see, very easy. Wow, that works really good for this. We'll do some feathering. If you need to get some tinder, or if you wanted to get the bark off for some reason, that is taking that off like butter. Here it is on my hip. Easily accessible. 1 snap, 2 snap, and she's out. Put it right back in its sheath. Watch, folds right in. Nice. Snap, snap, and she's not moving. I can even reach the small trimming knife if I needed it for something smaller and I didn't want to take it out. I didn't want to take this out. The one thing I wish this had, but you could do it yourself, and I may end up doing, the only problem, it solves one problem, but it creates another one. If I put paracord around this to keep it, give it more of a handle, that would give it a better grip. But also if I put paracord around it, I'm not going to be able to get it back in its sheath. So I might just leave it alone, but I am going to use that as a spear. I think that's an awesome option. If any of my viewers out there have used this or have some stories they'd like to share, please put them in the comments below. I'm looking to hear how this holds up after long-term use. There you go, my friends. That's my first impression of the Camillus Carnivore Titanium. I love it. I'm going to be putting that bad boy to some use. I think I'm going to start hiking a little more and camping a little more with machetes instead of axes or camp axes. I want to try them out. I've got 4. So this is the one I want to use first. I'm going to go to the other ones as I come across them. I'll put videos up. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you want to help the channel out in any way, there's links below. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. As always, guys, I'm out.